खुराना, नीना गुप्ता, गजेंद्र राव, सान्या मल्होत्रा की फिल्म बधाई हो एक सुपरहिट फिल्म थी। अब उसकी तमिल रीमेक फिल्म बनी है जिसका नाम है वीटला विशेषम, जिसका मतलब होता है घर में जश्न। इस फिल्म में बाहुबली में कटप्पा का किरदार निभाने वाले सत्यराज और तमिल और मलयालम फिल्म की हीरोइन अपर्णा नजर आएंगी। दोनों इस वक्त मेरे साथ खास बातचीत करने के लिए मौजूद हैं। वेरी वेलकम to you, sir. And I would like to ask the first question. You are working in this film, Veetla Vishesham. How was the experience working in this film? And the Hindi version was a very big hit. बहुत बड़ी सुपर हिट फिल्म थी. What would you like to talk about your character?
Really, I like this character because normally I like humor mixed character. Because for the past 44 years in my career, I did nearly 250 movies. Most of the characters are humor mixed character. Because in North, they remember me as Katappa, serious warrior kind of thing. But in my early films, just 30 years before, a lot of you. And in this film, there is a characterization in this character. And my dear Gajraj Rao, he did excellent job. So
you have seen the Hindi version of this film?
I saw the Hindi movie.
How do you like the movie?
Yeah, really, I liked it very well. I liked it very much because the characterization and the sequence, everything is so good. I can't speak Hindi fluently, but from my school days and college days, I watched so many Hindi films. In those days, Rajesh Khanna, Shammi Kapoor, Devanandji's movies, we watched a lot of movies.
So you are a fan of Hindi movies and you used to watch Hindi movies during your college days?
Yeah. In my college days, I watched so many movies like Aradhana, Sacha Jhuta, Katti Patang, Sholay, Diwar, Namak Haram, Zanjeer, like that.
So who's your favorite Bollywood actors?
Of course, Amitabh Ji.
Amitabh Bachchan. Yeah. Have you ever met him?
Yeah, I met him. He did my character in Hindi. I think I did one film as Vallal, I think. He did my character in Hindi. And I did his character in Tamil, Agnipath. Amitabh Ji and Mithun Ji. I did Amitabh Ji's character in Tamil. Oh. The name of the movie is Shiva Shakti. It was a very good hit there. Yeah, I met him. I met him once in AVM studio. I met Dharmendra Ji in Vagini studio. I like Dharam Ji also very much. Because in those days, Sholay, I like Amitabh Ji, Rajesh Khanna, Dharam Ji and Shatrughan Sinha, his style of smoking cigarette.
When you met Amitabh Bachchan, what was the conversation like? What did you speak to him?
I told him, sir, I did your character Agnipath in Tamil. I think I did a quite good job, but not up to you.
What did he say?
He laughed and he encouraged me like anything. Yeah.
अपर्णा, आप बहुत सारी तमिल और मलयालम फिल्मों में काम करते हैं। अब आप हिंदी फिल्म की रीमेक में नजर आ रही हैं। सानिया मल्होत्रा ने जो किरदार निभाया था वो किरदार आप निभा रही हैं। क्या कहना चाहेंगी इस एक्सपीरियंस के बारे में, और क्या आपने वो हिंदी फिल्म देखी है? कैसा लगा सानिया का किरदार आपको?
Yes, of course I've seen Badhai Ho. Apart from all these things, I'm a huge fan of Sanya's. I love her on and off screen. I follow her on Instagram. The kind of energy she has is unmatchable, I think. So I'm absolutely a fan of Sanya. So when this film came to me, it was a huge pleasure. It was like I was really happy to do her character. Especially of a movie like Badhai Ho, because Badhai Ho was a huge hit. It was not just a hit, it gave a lot of message, it gave a lot of happiness to a lot of families. It it actually says a strong thing about the society. So I think Badhai Ho was not just a hit movie, it had a lot of values, and Ayushmann Khurrana is also one of my favorite actors.
So you also follow Hindi movies. आप भी हिंदी फिल्में देखती हैं?
देखती हूँ, but I don't know how to. I'm not fluent in Hindi, but I absolutely enjoy Hindi movies. A lot of actors, I follow a lot of actors, their way of acting, their fashion, their style, and everything. So I think mostly in South, there's no one who doesn't follow any Bollywood actors. Yeah.
तो कौन कौन से एक्टर्स बॉलीवुड में पसंद है, कौन कौन सी फिल्में आपको पसंद है, विच आर योर फेवरेट मूवीज एंड फेवरेट बॉलीवुड स्टार्स, एक्टर एक्ट्रेसेस?
I love a lot of people. Like I said, Ayushmann is one of my favorites because of the movies he takes up. His movies are filled with humor, but at the end of the day, you'll get something out of it. You'll have you'll have at least one strong message in the movie. So I love Ayushmann's movie. I love Vicky Kaushal. I love Deepika. When Sathyaraj sir was telling about Amitabh sir, I got to remember Piku movie is one of my favorite movies. I could connect a lot to that movie. So Deepika Padukone is one of my favorites. She's like someone I look up to. Alia Bhatt is a I think she gives us surprises every time you take a movie, be it Highway, be it Gangubai. It's very surprising to see Alia, change her whole body language.
She recently did RRR also, Telugu movie.
Yeah, RRR, South Indian movie. So I'm glad that, all our industries are clubbing and merging and, all artists are getting to experience all the industry.
What would you like to say if you meet Deepika Padukone and Alia Bhatt? What would you like to say?
I would definitely tell them how much I love them as as artists, as icons, fashion icons, and I follow both of them a lot. And most importantly, I would I'll make sure that they know that I'm a huge fan of this.
Okay. Sathyaraj sir, I would like to know how your life changed after you did Bahubali and you played the role of Katappa. It was one of the most popular character from that movie, and we can say from cinema one of the most iconic character. How the life changed after that?
Yeah, before that. People knows me only in South India, but after this Bahubali, they recognized me in all over the world. In fact, all over the world. In fact, because recently we went to Fiji Island. There, the Bahubali was a super hit movie there. Everybody knows Katpa. They call me. They call me not like Katpa. Yeah. So. This now out of South India, everybody knows my name as Katappa only. Yeah, it's a very enjoyable moment for me. Yes.
So a lot of people must be chasing you for selfies, autographs, and all that.
Yeah, it's an enjoyable thing because we came to this field for that purpose only. No, we should not get upset and angry for the selfie and that. Yes, that is a gift for the actors. People are approaching us for selfie.
So I would like to also know from both of you, like you are doing the remake of Hindi film. A lot of films, we also in Hindi also people make a lot of remakes from South films and from vice versa also. I would like to know, would you like to work in Hindi cinema as Hindi characters? Are you people planning, both of you?
Yeah, as an actor, I would like to do any language films if I like the character. That's the thing. I don't feel this language film is great, that language film is great, not like that. If I like my character, I will do the film. For me, my problem is I can't speak any other language easily. But through prompting, I can speak any language. For me, I can't speak English also fluently.
So whom would you like to work with here?
If you prompt me, I can speak Russian, Ukrainian, Czechoslovakia, any language because of the experience.
Whom would you like to work with in Hindi cinema?
Of course, with Amitabh ji. Yeah, in those days, we are all a fan of Amitabh ji, no? Among the Hindi actors. Basically, I like Tamil actors very much. Our great MJR sir, Shivaji sir.
अपन बहुत सारे साउथ के एक्टर्स हिंदी में फिल्में कर रहे हैं. 80s और 70s की बात की जाए तब से हम देख रहे हैं कि तमाम एक्टर्स और अब जो फिल्में हैं यहाँ के लोग भी हिंदी बेल्ट में भी साउथ की फिल्में बहुत देख रहे हैं. आप हिंदी फिल्म में काम करना चाहेंगे और किसके साथ काम करना चाहेंगे? Who would you like to work with in Hindi cinema?
Yeah, I would love to work in Hindi, but again, yeah, I have to work on my language, and I am trying. I'm taking baby steps. I'm trying to, learn, sit and learn. It's not just about watching movies and just leaving it there. I'm trying to learn the language and understand so that if in case in future, if it, if by God's grace I get to do a movie in Hindi. So basically, like how Sir said, it's about, for me, it's about trying a new experience, a new language, a new, a new situation or a completely new atmosphere. So that is what excites me, and I would love to work in all the industries. So here, if you ask me in Hindi, I would love to work with the people I told about, like be it Aishman, Deepika, Alia. I would love to do some good movies like Badhai Ho only, like scripts like Badhai Ho. Yeah.
I would also like to ask a question. There is a lot of debate going on right now. Like South films have taken over Hindi cinema, and like Bollywood is dead, and everything. People are talking about it. South films are doing very good in North Belt. Like recently, RRR, Pushpa, and KGF 2 also did very well. So, how do you take this the whole debate, and what is your views about this?
No, for me, this is not a debate because every time it will happen. In my college days, Aradhana ran for 1 year in South, and Bobby, 100 days in my hometown. I belongs to Coimbatore. Yeah, Sholay, 200 days. Yaad Unki Bharat, 1 year, like that. It will happen. Again, again everywhere the regional film will capture the market. Some 1 or 2 films may be like that. It's good for industry. It becomes a healthy competition to compete with Bahubali, RRR, and the KGF. In the field also they are doing massive films like that. It is good for the total cine industry. I feel like that way only.
What is your view, Aparna, on this?
Yeah, I think it's about a particular time. It's about, see, if it's a good script or if it's something which excites the audience will take it up. I don't think there's a necessity of, pointing out something like South movies are taking over everything. There's no such thing as what I believe, because if it's a good script, if it's a good film, I think irrespective of the language, people will take it up. Especially in today's world, we all watch every movies. If you take series like Korean series or all those series, and those things are a hit, a lot of people are watching. So irrespective of language, people are taking up things if they love it. So I think I think these are just things which we consciously, people just pick so that people debate on that. But I think it's more that you do a movie, if people like it, people will take it up. So I think it's all about getting a good script. Yeah.
Sir, were you aware that when Bahubali was dubbed in Hindi, one of your dialogue was very famous in Hindi, ki Katappa ne Bahubali ko kyun mara? Were you aware of this? Everybody was talking about it.
I don't expect this much because it becomes a very big issue in the rather than this petrol price and all. It becomes a very big issue. Moreover, the social issue becomes a very big issue in that time.
Any plans to work with Rajamouli sir again, Prabhas and other people?
Of course, I am eagerly waiting to do another films with Rajamouli and Prabhas. They are all very good friends, and we have very good chemistry of the profession. So I am waiting to do a film with Rajamouli and again with Prabhas. So Prabhas is a darling. He's a very good friend of mine. He's a very humble person. Rajamouli is also very down to earth. Doing a film with Rajamouli Garu is very easy. He's very clear about the acting. If a director is not having a clear vision about acting, it's very tough for the actors. If they are not explaining the expressions clearly, it's very difficult for us. But Rajamouli Garu is very clear about what he wants. So if he asked me in the Kattappa role very first itself, sir, in this character, you please don't blink your eyes. How can you act without blinking the eyes? So now what, sir? Not blinking. Normally we are speaking, you see, my eyes is blinking. No, sir, you keep the eyes like this, sir.
Acha, the whole movie.
Don't blink, sir. Don't blink, sir. Don't blink, sir. It will get, the intense performance will get, sir. Then I do the same way, and I saw the result in the movie. Yeah.
Acha. So for whole movie, he has the same instruction not to blink your eyes.
Sir, please try to hold your eyes. Maybe somewhere here and there it will come, but that without blinking, delivering a dialogue is, it gives a very good impact.
Thank you so much, Sathyaraj sir. Thank you so much, Aparna, and all the best for your Tamil movie, Veetla Vishesham. I would just like to say that I wish that people go to watch this movie and it's a hit film as the Hindi film Badhai Ho was. Badhai Ho.
Yeah, thank you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Ravi Jain, ABP News, Mumbai.